Dang, dang. And look out here. Oh, and Kevin Owens. Immediately with the stunner. Ah! And here comes Luke Harper. And Luke Harper with a clothesline to Kevin Owens and Rusev. Ah! And here comes Balls Mahoney. And Balls Mahoney with the elbow smack to Kevin Owens. And a drop kick to Luke Harper. Ah! And here comes Bray Wyatt. And look out. Oh! And Kevin Owens has been eliminated by Bray Wyatt. And Balls Mahoney eliminates Rusev. And Bray Wyatt eliminates Balls Mahoney. Oh! And Bray Wyatt gets eliminated by Luke Harper. Ah! And here comes Dusty Rhodes. And Dusty Rhodes with the DDT. Ah! And here comes Brodus Clay. And there's a kick to the head by Brodus Clay. And Brodus Clay with a powerbomb. Ah! And here comes the Big Show. And look out here. And the Big Show with a chokeslam. Ah! And here comes the Giant Machine. And the Giant Machine eliminates Dusty Rhodes. And the Big Show gets rid of Brodus Clay and Luke Harper. Oh! And the Giant Machine eliminates the Big Show with the headbutt. Ah! And here comes Samoan Joe. Oh! And Samoan Joe just ran into a vicious chop. And there's a kick to the head by Samoan Joe. Ah! And here comes the Scary Giant. And look out. And the Scary Giant with the chokeslam. And there's another chokeslam. Ah! And here comes Mark Henry. And look out here. Ooh! And there's the world's strongest slam. Ah! And here comes Rikishi. Oh! And the Scary Giant immediately eliminates Rikishi. And Samoan Joe has been eliminated by the Scary Giant. And Mark Henry eliminates the Scary Giant. And Mark Henry has been eliminated by the giant machine. Ah! And here comes the Great Khail. And look out here. Oh! And the Great Khail with a chop to the head to the giant machine. Ah! And here comes Keith Lee. And look out. And there's the spirit powerbomb. Ah! And here comes Umaga. And look out here. And there's the Samoan spike. Ah! And here comes Mr. PowerHouse. And look out. Oh! And Mr. PowerHouse just tossed Keith Lee out of the Royal Rumble. And now the Great Khail gets rid of Mr. PowerHouse. Oh! And Umaga just eliminated the Great Khail with a cheap shot. And the giant machine gets rid of Umaga. Ah! And here comes Vader. And look out. Oh! And the giant machine gets eliminated with a cheap shot by Vader. Ah! And here comes Rosie. And look out. Oh! And Vader has been eliminated immediately by Rosie. Ah! And here comes Braun Strowman. And look out. Oh! And Braun Strowman wins the Royal Rumble. Dang, dang. Here is your winner of the 20-man largest athlete Royal Rumble match, Braun Strowman. And that's the end of the 89th episode of the Ultimate Wrestling Mayhem. Everybody.